Hey, this is JC. Welcome to Urban Knife Guy, where we explore the urban lifestyle and jungle survival. Today, we're going to have a look at the Roxon Flex Companion. This is marketed as a modular Swiss Army knife, so I'm interested to check it out. First, if you watch this channel regularly but have not subscribed, please do so to help the channel out. And if you'd like to support the channel even more, do check out my shop links in the pinned comment or description below. You can even join as a channel member for exclusive content. Thanks a lot. A shout out to Roxon for sending this to me. Previously, they sent me their Roxon Flex, which is a modular multi-tool plier-based tool. But the great thing about this is you can change all the tools on the inside. What's more, you have one-hand deployment. So really quite a revolutionary tool. You can check out my review for this in the link in the card above or description below. Now they've applied the same design or platform to a smaller configuration, which is basically based on their KS2, which is this kind of multi-tool. I call this a gentleman's pocket toolbox, based on how it looks like. This particular tool set is pretty good. One of the defining features to me is this really large scissors, and I do use it a lot, so I really like it, right? It's bigger than most other multi-tools, and then you do get all kinds of tools and also one-hand deployment over here. So I think one thing about Roxon is they're really innovative in how they've designed their various multi-tools. They don't just copy what others have done before and maybe make some changes. They've really thought about the platform itself and how to make it different and also how to make it unique. I think the one-hand deployment is great, and now that there is basically the interchangeable tools, making it modular makes it pretty exciting. So let's have a look at this one. The packaging is very nice. I think for retail packaging is very nice. If you put this in a physical store, it is very attractive. You get to see all the different tools. Now this comes with 6 pre-installed tools, and they give you 2 extras, and I'll talk about more of the specs in just a bit. But basically it comes in this kind of a box. Pull it up, you get more items. That's quite a bit of stuff. Well packaged, I must say. Lots of stuff in this single box. You do have the instructions. You do also have an Allen key. No, it's not an Allen key, it's more of a Torx 8 and Torx 6, T8, T6. That's to loosen and tighten. Now, you don't need this really for the tool replacement. I think it's for adjusting the tools if you want, all right? So it's more for the tightness, but when you actually interchange, you do not have to use the Allen key or that Torx key. All right, let's open up this linen bag, and here you have the tool. Let's have a quick look at what we have here. We have an extra tool set. This is a small driver. Looks like almost like a drill bit, but I believe this is for a spectacle driver, but we'll have a look. Let's see what they say here. It's a pen and tweezers, I'm sorry. So pen and tweezers, let's get that focus. Not a mini driver, although it looked like a Leatherman driver to me for spectacles, but it's a pen and tweezers, a comb, and I guess this is just another box for you to store extra items. Okay, we'll get to this later. Let's have a look at the tool itself. You can see it's very similar in design to the KS2, obviously slightly different, same clip, same, I guess, design intent with the black G10. Size is almost similar. This is basically just about 3.5 inches, 1 inch, and in terms of thickness, almost an inch as well, including the liners. So very similar. So if you have the KS2, you would know exactly what sort of size and feel you're getting at. So this has a lock. So it's a safety lock, so you can lock it just like that, and with the lock in place you cannot deploy the tools. Now that's the same as the Flex, also came with that lock, so that's what that is. And then you have one-hand deployment for all the tools by moving this here, but there's also the blade, which seems to have more of a kind of a thumb stud, and this blade, tiny bit of play, but again, these are all modular tools, so you can expect a bit of play. So the blade steel is D tool, and the different tools are actually made from different steels. For example, the saw, the scissors, and the awl, it's DIN 1.4116, which is a German steel. The file is 3CR13, that's a Chinese steel. And you also have 2CR13, I believe, for the liners, and then G10 for the scales. So basically different tools have different steels, but this is D tool, so really hard steel, good edge retention, and semi-stainless as well. Let's just compare it with the KS2. This blade would be over here. So the Flex Companion is larger, and it's also a sheep's foot style blade. About the same thickness. If we just want to be sure, let's check this. About 1.8, maybe 2, 1.8. This is 2, so slightly thicker blade stock as well, just slightly. Right, so good steel. It's the same as the KS2 Elite, which is the upgraded version of the original KS2. So blade steel is different. And then let's see. So to unlock this, you'd have to press this back as well, right? And to deploy the other tools, just press that. Oh, and it also pushes out the blade. So for the blade, you can open it two ways. Either use that thumb stud, or you can push that toggle, which opens up the rest of the blades, right? So you get one-hand deployment capabilities for all these. Let's have a look at the rest of the tool set over here that they give you. They give you a file and with a screwdriver, as well as a ruler. You have a pair of scissors. Now this scissors is nothing like the KS2. Let's open it so it's this way, more like your standard kind of multi-tool scissors. And then we have a saw and an awl. So quite a, I would say, a general tool set, right? In terms of what you have, it's a combination of what I would consider both outdoor and indoor EDC or urban EDC. Like typically I don't use a saw for urban EDC. Now on the other side, I think what separates it from the KS2 is this driver. Let's see how to open this driver. Is it one-handed deployment? Nope. Is it a push? So I just, okay, so this is not one-handed deployment then. So you get these tools, but this, not really one-handed deployment. You have to use your nail to kind of pick it up. And what you have here is a driver. It locks in place as well with a liner lock. Okay, so it doesn't use this mechanism. Now, this bit driver is not replaceable, and I'll talk about how to replace these tools in just a bit. So this is a magnetic bit driver for 1/4 inch bits. They give you this Phillips head. Now, because on this side, you do have that flat head ready, but if you want, you could get something like this, like a bit set. And let's just check. I would assume that there'll be no problem just switching parts around. Yeah, that fits in, and it's magnetic. So if you add something like this to the kit, you get a whole toolbox, right, with this. All right, so that goes in here. That closes up. And let's talk about how do you actually remove the tools. It's actually quite simple. And it's more of a knacky thing. You have to understand how to use it. So first you unlock it, and once you unlock it, all you have to do is move the tool back, unlock it, and kind of unhooks like that. That's it. Now you can change up the tools. I believe they have other tools available. If not, I'm sure the whole point of this is over time they're going to develop other tools, and they're very good at listening to feedback of customers, so they would produce tools that people want. And over time, you can always change this tool set based on new tools that they produce or tools that you might need. Now, if you think about it, that's why they call it a modular Swiss Army knife. With a Swiss Army knife, you can't do that unless, of course, you know how to customize it yourself, or you send it to someone to customize. So generally, you buy different Swiss Army knife models based on that tool set. So, okay, I'm gonna open these up, and then we'll have a look at these tools. All right, so we have the comb. Right, there's a nail nick over there, but it's a comb. And over here, this is supposed to be the pen. Okay, so you flip it out this way. That's pretty cool. And what's this? Oh, you get a needle, so that's nice. You have a pin here, and then you have the pair of tweezers. So this is actually pretty nice. All right, let's see what I would want to switch out. Right, if I'm thinking about for an urban EDC set. So if I look at this, okay, I'm gonna switch out the saw, because I think if I use the saw to comb my hair, that's a bit tricky. So let's use the comb instead. So again, turn that and pull that out. You know, I'll just do that. Let's see where I want to put it in. And I like this. I also like the awl. The awl can be useful. Now this file is useful because it's got that flathead screwdriver, which is good for an urban EDC environment. The awl is great for package opening, and you know, okay, I'm gonna make a decision. I'm gonna take out the awl for this. I think for urban EDC, I would prefer to have this pen. So let's put that in. Now we also have to think about the thickness, because you can see that pen actually is twice as thick as this, so it might not fit. I might not be able to put the comb in, so I'll put in this. Which is the screwdriver. And let's see if the blade fits in. It seems looks a bit tight, but we'll give it a shot. So that's one thing to note with the Flex system. Different tools may have different thicknesses, so they may or may not fit with each other. Yeah, this tool set actually does fit. So let's find out. Let's lock it in place. Let's close it up. Push that down. Now it's locked. You see, that's pretty simple to just fix up. To deploy, or push, everything comes out. Let's see if we can access that pen. Yeah, that works pretty well. If I want to write, do I do it this way, or do I use it like a Swiss Army knife pen? Probably this way. That makes more sense. It's more of a holder. Now that's a pretty good tool set. Right, and these you would keep in the plastic cases they gave, and that's why they gave an extra one, because you can see once you put in the tweezers and the pen, you are going to left with one extra tool out. So I think that's really thoughtful of them. They've really thought about this, and again, this to me reflects how they think and design things. All right, so as marketed, a modular Swiss Army tool. And if I were to compare it with the closest, I would think the closest to this tool set would be the Fieldmaster Plus. Now, this is not the Fieldmaster, this is the Huntsman, because it's got a corkscrew. If you get the Fieldmaster, then it's no corkscrew, you get the Phillips head driver, right? But just as a direct comparison, the Fieldmaster and this, to me, would be very similar, especially with the plus scales, because there are tweezers and there's also the pen over here. So in terms of the size, quite similar, I would say, in terms of thickness and length, but of course the difference will be the width and the overall look. Now, of course, the great thing about this, it's modular, so it's hard to even make a direct comparison, because if you talk from probably an economic point of view, this is going to save you a lot of money, you know, in future. Of course, it really depends how much the individual tools cost, but in any case, I believe you can get creative. You can swap things out when they release new tools you get excited about. You can just buy that without changing the whole knife, and that, I believe, will save you money in the future, and definitely you're going to save space as well. Otherwise, you're going to have a drawer full of different Swiss Army knives. Of course, the look and feel is completely different, so if you're going to compare it from that point of view, I don't think that's realistic. But if we think of it in terms of the tool set, in terms of its capabilities, the fit and finish, I think it's pretty good. Now the price of this is about $50 US. You can check out the link in the description, which I think is actually very fair value for what you get, and I think of the possibilities. I'm a fan of this from the concept. I'll need to actually use it to be able to tell you how it feels like in actual practical use. But I've been using the KS2 a lot, so I'm happy with that. So if this matches up with it, and I have also worked with that modular system, so I know what to expect as well. I think overall this is great value. Is it a game changer? Too early for me to tell. I think Victorinox obviously has this iconic status as a knife-based Swiss Army tool, but as a pocket tool carving out its own niche with modular replacements and a kind of a pocket-friendly feel, I think this definitely has its place in the EDC world. Well, let me know what you think. Do you own this Flex Companion? Do you own the KS2? What do you think of Roxon tools, and what do you think of the design and concept of this particular tool? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like the content in general, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.